thing. They have the Nike wall down there. A lot of tradition from Belen as we see a shot of the start of the boys 4A up next. So in this race, another fantastic race on tap. The favorite, Reinhard Harrison of Nice, the best of 15:23 here at the pre-state meet, came from behind. We're going to be looking for a similar race from him here, as at districts he ran in trainers and ended up running 6:5:20 pace the whole way. At regions, he just cruised through, just beat his teammate Justin Tackling, running 15:29. And yesterday looked sharp. Last year he was 23rd in 16:36. So Ethan Geiger wins his 15:26.4. Anderson Den 15:39.2 in the 3A race just completed. Adam Mugalis 15:51.9. Javier Bento, the defending state champion, comes off of injury during the summer, 15:57.4. Jackson Yarbrough 16:03.5. Kevin Epdike 16:11.9. Francisco Ramirez 16:12.6. That's 8th place. In 9th place, Thomas Weiler of South Fork comes up big and finishes 9th. And Ain't Arnold of Winter Springs finishes 10th in 16:17. So those are your top 10. They'll receive medals. And now we're off to the 4A. Going through, it's going to be Reinhard Harrison and Jake Turner of Armwood. You see the green there of George Steinbrenner. They're the favorites for the title, ahead of Bartram Trail, who we'll see in here. A nice type pack, both pack type running teams. Nice is going to have the top 3 at the front.
That's recording, by the way.
And
Not touching it.
then it's going to come down to their 4th and 5th. But Bartram Trail and George Steinbrenner are going to use their pack mentality
Where's Mom?
to try to win this title. On paper, it's George Steinbrenner 141.5, Bartram Trail with 190, and Nice with 198. Those are the classes of the field. George Steinbrenner, runner-ups here last year. As St. Thomas Aquinas up in the lead. St. Cloud's, Zachary Cloud up there, setting a fast pace. So this is very quick. They can't let him get away. And there you see Reinhard Harrison just casually glancing at his watch. Justin Tackling and Bradley Ball as they come through here. So a great start here for the Class 4A boys. Going through some of the other favorites. Keith Gibson from Plant, Alex Ortiz from Windermere, Seth Martinez from Leonard, Josh King of George Steinbrenner, and Ryan Manny of HB Plant. They have the top 10 fastest times. So there you see Zach Cloud up in the lead. So Zach Cloud setting a strong pace here early. There's a slight glimpse, and there's Reinhard Harrison. Reinhard using a different strategy today. He's looked effortless in his state series competition. So he takes a little look at his watch. 4:12:59 as a freshman for the 1,600 meters, one of the fastest times ever run by a freshman in the nation. So this smooth runner, Reinhard Harrison, a lot of promise here, and he seems to be timing everything just right. And Zach Cloud looking very good. There's Justin tackling. Bradley Ball, and there's the Steinbrenner group. There's the Bears from Bartram Trail. We had a nice interview with them yesterday. They're going to try to sneak in there and knock off George Steinbrenner. We're going to need a good pack running from them as Reinhard Harrison, Zach Cloud, Justin tackling, Bradley Ball. There we see Oviedo, the 4x800 meter champions with the Galloway brothers. So a good stream of people coming through as we were approaching the mile mark. And how effortless does Reinhardt look right now? There's his teammates, Justin tackling, Bradley Ball. And down the backstretch they go. Now the course record here, 14:59.45 from Suki Coleslaw. The fastest time by a boy in state meet history for 4A is 15:03.01, and the fastest time at state meet history in all classifications is William Clark. Jimmy Clark from Creekside, he ran 14:58 at the Little Everglades Ranch his senior year. So going through the first mile, Plant is in the lead with 23, Windermere with 32 unofficially. So Plant setting a good pace here. Hitting the mile, Zach Cloud in 4:41, Reinhardt in 4:41.3. So we are looking at record pace as Suki Coleslaw, when he ran that 14:59, he went through in about that time. But the difference is going to be the second mile. Can they put together another second mile? Fastest time I've seen on this course is 9:40. So we'll see if he's able to get in under there. He's going to need to get in under that to have a chance at under 15. So has some company. Zach Cloud is running a great race to this point. Reinhard Harrison, them together, maybe they can work to get through the pace. And on the team front, Plant in the lead with 119. Somewhat of a surprise. Bartram Trail in second, Windermere in third, Nice in fourth. And something tells me something's amiss because Steinbrenner is back in 15th with 438 points. So they may have missed some runners there. So we'll see if that course changes. I think the Plant is probably Steinbrenner or something's amiss there. But right now, Plant is in the lead with 119. George Steinbrenner's back in 15th. So we'll see if those get adjusted here as Reinhardt has broken away from Zach Cloud. And here comes the pack. So Keith Gibson of Plant, Jake Turner of Armwood, but there's Reinhard Harrison. Had an opportunity to interview him at the Spikes and Spurs, the first meet of the year. And then subsequently at the district meet, as we've had a changing of the guard there in the back. So big lead for Reinhard Harrison. Zach Cloud has fallen back. Plants Keith Gibson running well. And Jake Turner. So it's Harrison, Jake Turner, Keith Gibson, Cloud, Justin Tackling, and Bradley Ball. There's another Plant. You can see why Plant's in the lead. There's George Steinbrenner. His first runner there. Again, we'll see if there's any changes in the lead there and the team standings, but there doesn't seem to be. So George Steinbrenner in the back, the favorite team, struggling now. Plant having a great race. Justin Tackling, Bradley Ball. They're favored 4th and 5th, and now in the back there's Plant. Niceville, there's Oviedo. There's George Steinbrenner's first runner. Bartram Bears, you can see the Bears there. There's Plant's runner. There's one of the White brothers from Bartram Trail. And so the three top teams, the only one out of sorts is George Steinbrenner, who's going to have a lot of work to do unless there was, again, these are unofficial results. This will be the 2-mile mark as Reinhardt is running away with this, not even in our view now, because he got to the 2-mile before the camera could get on them. He's at 9:45.5, so it's slowed just a bit. That's 5:04 mile there, but he has an 11-second lead. So judging from his comments, I think he'll just try to hold pace. I don't think this will be a record-setting attempt as they aim for the end. And I think he has aspirations to run bigger races at the end, maybe Nike Cross Nationals or Foot Locker, as Reinhardt has broken away from this and making it look easy. George Steinbrenner, they've had an adjustment, now showing up as the first place team. And we have another adjustment there as Plant and Bartram Trail battling it out here. Nice back in third place, so it's Plant with 96, Bartram Trail with 102, Nice with 115. George Steinbrenner in fourth with 150, and fifth Windermere with 156. There's one of the Galloway brothers there. George Steinbrenner. One of the Bartram Bears. And there they go. That's the mile mark. That's not the 2-mile mark. So starting to close down a bit is Jake Armwood. Jake Turner from Armwood. And Justin Tackling and Bradley Ball going to work here. Zach Cloud. Kiamo Galloway. In their senior years are the Galloway brothers. And a nice pack coming through. So 12-second lead as the Nice goes to work. Keith Gibson giving up 2 places there. Zach Cloud, Mamouche Galloway, following his brother Kiamo. For Lauderdale's Michael Fiore. There's Bartram Trail. There's another Oviedo. Oviedo looking pretty good right now. They're top 4 across the line. Another team we have to keep an eye on. They're currently ranked 10th. They're 4th and 5th hanging back, but they're top 4 looking really strong right now. So at 13:08, they still have to crest the wall here. And there you see the 4th through 5th places. Fiamo Galloway. There's Bartram Trails, White and Jamiscu. Moving up. Jamiscu Picone of Bartram Trail and Jahari White of the Bears are starting to make a move here. We'll also be looking for George Steinbrenner to make a move here in the late stages. Jake Armwood in 2nd place, making his way up the hill. Bradley Ball and Justin Tackling, locked and loaded, aim towards the end is their motto. Let's see if they can nail down Jake Turner here. Reinhard Harrison's away and on to winning the first state championship in Nice history. The sophomore out of Nice took control of this race. And you can see just by the look on his face, the effortlessness, the smoothness of this young runner as he takes another peek at his watch. And such a storied career at such a young age. A lot of promise. He's being brought along by Ted DeVos, his coach at Nice, who's a 29:46 10Ker, ran for Wake Forest. As Bradley Ball now coming up on Jake Turner. As Reinhardt has a big smile on his face as he comes in 15-14, 15-13. He's worked really hard. Last year he was 23rd and turns the tables here for his first state championship in his young career. The sophomore down the home stretch. Bradley Ball comes up 2nd. Jake Turner 3rd. Justin Tackling 4th. Are you rested and ready to go?
Okay.
So Reinhardt, was it as easy as it looked?
Not really. I mean, it was pretty cold out and I got kind of tired, but I mean, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, and were you expecting Zach Cloud to take it out that fast?
Yeah, kind of. I just want to make sure I didn't get too far away from me, but he never ended up pulling away, so.
Yeah. And then talk about your race. I mean, I saw you at districts. You ran in trainers. You ran about 16:45.
Yeah.
And then, and then it's been very deliberate. Last week, you just looked incredible, just really easy. Just talk about, your succession here in the state series and get to this point.
Well, I had pneumonia at the beginning of the season, so that's why I wasn't really running any meets. But I need to get enough meets in order to run districts. So I just jogged those, and yeah, I mean, the pneumonia was the only killer part. So, I mean, this feels really good, though. Like, I came back, and I was pretty good.
Yeah. And last year, you came here, you had run well at regions, and then you come here and finished 23rd.
Yeah.
Was that a bit disappointing, and was that going through your mind this season to kind of motivate you to get to this title?
Yeah, I mean, I got kind of, I was under the weather before the states last season, so, but today felt great.
Yeah. So, the time, or you were really worried about time, I can't remember what your time was, but... And you just looked so happy coming down the end.
Yeah, I didn't care about time at all today. I just wanted to win.
Yeah.
Times, records are meant to be broken every now and then. I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just looked so happy. Why were you just so happy, smiling the whole way?
I don't know, I just felt really good the whole race, and I was never really challenged or anything like that, so I mean, it felt pretty good at the end.
Yeah. And did you expect it to be that easy?
I knew I'd probably be able to run away from the field, so that's what I pretty much did.
Yeah. And at pre-state meet, you came in and you were just like, you kind of bided your time, so it was unusual that you kind of got out there in 4:41 today.
I just wanted to make sure because the competition like here is really good. Like 4A has lots of good runners like Anderson, Cloud, Turner, all those kids. Tackling all those kids, they're really fast. So I mean, I just want to make sure, like at pre-states, I was team speed too far behind to kick in at the end. So I just want to make sure. I didn't care anything about time. I knew I was going to go up fast. I just want to make sure they didn't pull away from me.
Yeah, and then you turn around and your teammate finishes runner-up.
Yeah.
And Justin was right there in like 4th or so.
Yeah.
You know, aim to the end has been your motto all year long.
Yeah.
You guys really pulled it together today. Talk about that.
I mean, we just kept the ball rolling throughout the whole season. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like that's pretty much what we did. We kept we stuck to the training program.
Yeah. And so, ambitions for the postseason. Where are you going to be?
NXR. I'm gonna run an NXR.
All right. Well, great race, Reinhardt. It's been a pleasure to see you win this title. Your first one in Nice history. First one for yourself.
Yeah.
What does that mean to bring home a title to Nice?
It's pretty cool. I mean, we needed it. I mean, we deserved it. So we worked so hard for this. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations and thank you so much.